Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Inshallah, through this video, we will be learning the word-for-word English translation of verses 96 to 101 of Sooratun-Nisa. Let's begin. Darajat. Darajat is plural and it means ranks. Urdu we say daraja. Minhu, from him. Wa maghfira, and forgiveness. Wa rahma, and mercy. Wa kana Allahu, and Allah is ghafuran. Ghafura means oft forgiving. Rahima, most merciful. Let's revise. Darajat, ranks. Minhu, from him. Wa maghfira, and forgiveness. Wa rahma, and mercy. Wa kana Allahu, and Allah is ghafuran, oft forgiving. Rahima, most merciful. Next verse. Inna, indeed. Alladina, those who. Tawaffahum is from wafat. Take them in death. Al-malaika, the angels. Zalimi, they were wronging. Anfusihim, themselves. Qalu, they say. Fima, in what? Kuntum, you were. Qalu, they said. Kunna, we were. Mustad'afina, oppressed. From Zaif. Mustad'afina, that's another derivative because of the seen. So it's oppressed, fi, in, al-ard, the earth. Qalu, they said. Alam, was not. Takun, be. Ardullahi, the earth of Allah. Wasi'atan, spacious, huge. Wasi, fatuhajiru, so that you could emigrate. Fiha, in it. Faulaika, then those. Ma'wahum, their abode. Jahannam, hell. Fasa'at, and an evil. Masira, destination. Let's revise verse number 97. Inna, indeed. Alladina, those who. Tawaffahum, take them in death. Al-malaika, the angels. Zalimin, while they were wronging anfusihim, themselves. What is meant by wronging themselves? Means they were not obeying the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Qalu, that means the angels, they said. Fima, in what condition? Kuntum, you were. Qalu, they said, the people said. Kunna, we were. Mustad'afina, oppressed. Fi, in, al-ard. So the reason they give for not obeying Allah's orders is that they were oppressed in the earth. Qalu, they said, the angels then said. Alam, was not. Takun bi ardullahi, the earth of Allah. Wasi'atan, spacious. Tuhajiru, so that you could emigrate. Fiha, in it. So if you were not allowed to practice Deen, Islam, where you were living, then the earth was spacious enough and you could have emigrated. Fa'ulaika, then those. Ma'wahum, will have their abode. Jahannam, in hell. Fasa'at, and it is an evil. Masira, destination. Illa, except. Al-mustad'afina, the oppressed. Min, among. Ar-rijal, the men. Wan-nisai, the women. Wal-wildani, and the children. La yastati'una, not they are able. Hilatan, plan. Wala, and not. Yahtaduna, they are guided. Sabila, a way. Illa, except. Now, from the previous verse, the condition here is like those people are accepted who were oppressed. Al-mustad'afina, the oppressed. Min, among. Ar-rijal, the men. Wan-nisai, and the women. Wal-wildan, and the children. La yastati'una, not they are able to. Hilatan, plan. Wala and not yahtaduna, they are guided, sabila, to a way. So those are accepted. Will not have the punishment. فَأُولَٰئِكَ, then those, asallahu, perhaps Allah, an that, yafu, will pardon, anhum, on them. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ, and Allah is afuwan. Afuwan means oft pardoning, ghafura, oft forgiving. فَأُولَٰئِكَ, then those, asa, perhaps, Allah, an that, yafuwa, will pardon, anhum, them. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ, and Allah is afuwan, oft pardoning, ghafura, oft forgiving. Next verse. وَمَنْ, and whoever, yuhajir, emigrates, fi sabilillah, in the way of Allah, yajid, will find, fi, in al-ard, the earth, muragaman, place of refuge. Muragaman is place of refuge, or hira, many. Wasa'a, and abundance. Waman, and whoever, yakhruj, leaves, mim, from, baytihi, his home, muhajiran, as an immigrant, ilallah, to Allah, wa rasulihi, and his messenger, thumma, then, yudrikhu, overtakes him, al-maut, the death, faqad, then certainly, waqa'a, incumbent, ajruhu, his reward, Allah, on Allah. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ, and Allah is ghafuran, oft forgiving, rahima, most merciful. Let's revise this verse. وَمَنْ, and whoever, yuhajir, emigrates, fi, in sabilillahi, in the way of Allah, yajid, he will find, fi, in al-ard, the earth, muragaman, places of refuge, kathira, many. Fasa'a, and abundance. Waman, and whoever, yakruj, leaves, min, from, baytihi, his home, muhajiran, as an immigrant, ilallah, to Allah, wa rasulihi, and his messenger, thumma, then, yudrikhu, overtakes him, al-maut, the death, faqad, then certainly, waqa'a, became incumbent, ajruhu, his reward, Allah, on Allah. فَكَانَ اللَّهُ, and Allah is ghafuran, oft forgiving, rahima, most merciful. Next verse. وَإِذَا, and when, darabtum, you travel, you move about, fi, in al-ard, the earth, falaysa, then not, alaykum, any blame, an, that, taksuru means you shorten. When we say qasr salah, that is the shortening of the salah. So here, taksuru means you shorten, min, of as-salah, the prayer, in, if, khiftum, you fear, an, that, yaftinakum, harm you, alladina, those who, kafaru, disbelieved. Inna, indeed, al-kafirina, the disbelievers, kanu, they are, lakum, for you, aduwan, enemy, mubina, clear or open. Let's revise this verse. وَإِذَا, and when, darabtum, you travel, fi, in al-ard, the earth, falaysa, then not, alaykum, upon you, junahun, any blame, an, that, taksuru, you shorten, min, of, as-salah, the prayer, in, if, khiftum, you fear, an, that, yaftinakum, harm you, alladina, those who, kafaru, disbelieved, inna, indeed, al-kafirina, the disbelievers, kanu, they are, lakum, for you, aduwan, an enemy, mubina, open. Let's revise verses 96 to 101. darajatin, ranks, minhu, from him, wa maghfirah, and forgiveness, wa rahmah, and mercy, wa kana Allahu, and Allah is ghafuran, oft forgiving, rahima, most merciful. Inna, indeed, alladina, those who, tawaffahum, take them in death, al-malaika, the angels, zalimin, while they were wronging, anfusihim, themselves. Qalu, they said, Fima, in what? Kuntum, you were. Qalu, they said, Kunna, we were. Mustad'afina, oppressed. Fil ard, in the earth. Qalu, they said, Alam, was not. Takundi, ardullahi, the earth of Allah, wasi'atan, spacious. Fatuhajiru, for you to emigrate. Fiha, in it. Faulaika, then those, ma'wahum, their abode, Jahannam, hell. Fasad, and it is an evil, masira, destination. Illa, except, al-mustad'afina, the oppressed, min, from, ar-rijal, the men, wan-nisai, and the women, wal-wildani, and the children, la yastati'una, not they are able, hilatan, plan, wala, and not, yahtaduna, they are guided, sabila, to a way. Fa'ulaika, then those, asallahu, perhaps Allah, an, that, ya'fuwa, pardon, anhum, them. Wakan Allahu, and Allah is afuwan, oft pardoning, ghafura, oft forgiving. Faman, and whoever, yuhajir, emigrates, fi, in, sabilillahi, the way of Allah, jajid, he will find, fi, in, al-ard, the earth, muragaman, places of refuge, kathira, many, wasa'a, and abundance. Waman, and whoever, yakhruj, leaves, min, from, baytehi, his house, muhajiran, as an emigrant, ilallah, to Allah, wa rasulihi, and his messenger, thumma, then, yudrikhu, overtakes him, al-maut, the death, faqad, then certainly, waqa'a, became incumbent, ajruhu, his reward, Allah, on Allah. Wakan Allahu, and Allah is ghafuran, oft forgiving, rahima, most merciful. Wa'idha, and when, darabtum, you travel, fi, in, al-ard, the earth, falaysa, then not, alaykum, upon you, junahun, any blame, an, that, taksuru, you shorten, min, of, as-salah, the prayer. In, if, khiftum, you fear, an, that, yaftinakum, harm you, alladina, those who, kafaru, disbelieved. Inna, indeed, al-kafirina, the disbelievers, kanu, they are, lakum, to you, aduwan, enemy, mubina, clear or open. Let's end the session with a dua. Rabbi zidni ilma. My Lord, increase me in knowledge. Ameen.